and this is the second Microcast for April 12. A lot of news today. Roger Stone wants Julian Assange to testify at his trial. That seems fair. Julian is currently facing trial for missing a bail appointment, so he faces up to a year in prison. Obviously, that's most likely not going to happen. And Julian Assange is still being held in London at Belmarsh prison. If you want to Google map that and see exactly where it is, going to go help break him out. Don't think so. Now, it's interesting what Julian Assange has been charged with. He hasn't been charged with much at all, right? We went into this day before yesterday a little bit. The actual charge is conspiracy to commit computer intrusion. Now, he hasn't been charged under the Espionage Act, yet the United States still wants to extradite him for this. I said this a few days ago, but it is very interesting that the charges are so small, so minimal, that these, with a competent attorney, not a big problem, right? And we know, thankfully, in this case, that money is not an issue. WikiLeaks is completely loaded, as far as I'm aware. They have lots of cash coming in, and all they'd need to do is a single appeal, and they'd raise another $500,000 within a few hours. And I think they also have an absolute ton of Bitcoin. So I think they're in pretty good hands financially, and he has quite the substantial legal team. A House Oversight Committee is planning to subpoena President Trump's financial records. They just won't let up on his tax returns and trying to get hold of all of this information that they're not privileged to at all. They don't have any right to see it. So I don't think it should happen. I think his taxes and everything else should remain private. He's doing a bang-up job on running the American government. Especially in light of everything else that's going on. He just survived a 2-year, one could argue a little bit longer, 2.5 year coup d'etat against himself. This is a pretty big deal. Why don't you just leave Trump alone and just let him get on with rebuilding America, or as he would say, making America great again? Well, Europe is becoming great again as gun ownership radically skyrockets right now. And why? Well, when you allow the third world into your very advanced and well-developed and stable first world country, and all of your 9 to 12-year-olds are being raped in the streets, then you probably want to take up arms against your oppressor. North Korea leader Kim Jong-un is signaling that he is willing to hold a third summit with President Trump. Now, the last one didn't go so well, right? Trump kind of walked away from that. That's one of his very common strategies in negotiation. Don't like the deal, walk away. And a tweet came out from a certain Twitter feed saying that Trump spoke to a Department of Homeland Security official today and told them to close the border, and if anything happened, he would pardon them. Now, I haven't seen anything else about this, so it may just be a spurious tweet. We'll have to see. That's why I'm not saying who it's from yet. Thank you for joining me. Another 4-minute little microcast here. If you like these, let me know. Let me know in the comments below. I'll keep doing them. I think these microcasts are clever because it's a little pocket of information. You're not listening to a 90-minute freaking podcast. The number one reason I don't listen to podcasts, they're too long. So please like and share and tag and comment and whatever you want. Help me build a platform here. And maybe in a year or two, we'll have something substantial. Thanks so much for your support. Really care about you. Hope you cared about the things I've shared with you today. Take care.